When you're browsing the internet and then like you come across like you're scrolling, you're doom scrolling, right? We all been there. We all doom scroll on Twitter. And then something catches your eye and you say, wait a second. You stop the doom scroll and you're like, this looks like some dumb bitch bullshit. Right? And so that's what my experience was this morning with this clip. So I've been very heavily critical of the Force the Vote crew. I've been very heavily critical of all the people and journalism or journalistic outlets that have been supporting and endorsing the move, especially after it didn't happen. Like it didn't happen. They're still talking about it. So this is Max Blumenthal. To my understanding, this guy is either the founder or main funder or just like the main person involved with the gray zone. And he is as explicit as you need to be to prove that everything I've been saying over the last month and like a couple days now, everything that I've been saying about these people is correct. This guy is going to prove in less than a minute that everything that I've been saying is spot on and accurate. Let's watch.
Pundits acting as her lager, to use an Afrikaner South African term, circling the wagons around her to defend her. And
again, starting this clip off by saying, anyone that disagrees with my political tactical strategy, therefore automatically is defending politicians. Oh, why are you defending politicians by disagreeing with my tactical strategy? A minor disagreement means you must be defending politicians. Oh!
Just deploying the same access journalism that is part of the culture of the Beltway that we hate, that the DSA is supposed to hate, and they've all been dragged into the system on AOC's coattails. And that's why it's so important what Jimmy did. He succeeded. Force the Vote succeeded in exposing.
Here we go. Again, this was the plan the whole time. I told you this a month ago. I told you this, right? I mean, a month ago when I only had 30 people watching my stream, I told you this, right? That the whole Force the Vote strategy, they knew it would never happen. They created a bizarre, super specific tactical procedure that they knew would not happen, so that when it didn't happen, they could utilize that as a way of, again, I've mentioned this, the great unmasking of the fraud squad. Now,
important what Jimmy did. He succeeded. Force the Vote succeeded in exposing the squad. It succeeded. Anyone who says it failed doesn't know how this works. And it succeeded because it's moving people towards organizations outside the Democratic Party, which will never produce material change. I'm 43. I just turned 40.
So again, Jimmy Dore went on his show saying nurses unions are weak. Jimmy Dore went on his show saying DSA is weak. These are organizations that aren't tied to the Democratic Party. To claim that DSA is tied to the Democratic Party because they will coalesce with people like AOC on specific issues is bizarre and stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. And to say that your outside organization, the People's Party, is more equipped to help working people than DSA or NNU is ridiculous. It's unscientific, it's illogical, and I'm sorry, it's just a little silly.
Material change. I'm 43. I just turned 43. It's never produced material change in my lifetime. I'm not going to live forever, so I'm eventually going to go in a different direction, and so should you. Pundits acting.
So again, this clip was taken out of context. If someone wants to send me the full video, and Max says afterward, not to be confused with Max the dog, of course, but if Max Blumenthal says afterward that, yeah, I'm a dumb bitch, everything I said was stupid, I'm open to that, right? I'm not here to cancel anyone. I don't like this cancel culture bullshit is ridiculous. And that's why I've been attacking is not the right word, but that's why I've been highlighting what these people are doing with the squad, right? Is they're trying to cancel them. Again, the great unmasking, a term that Richard Medhurst used, right? They are trying to cancel the only allies in Congress to the progressive movement, to the working people in this country. They are trying to excommunicate working people from all political allies. That is cancel culture. Objectively speaking, that is cancel culture in its purest and most cringy form, right? And so again, it's possible that everyone else pushed back on this afterwards, and if someone wants to send me the full video, I'm welcome to see that. But again, I told you this a month ago, that the strategy was to create, I'm a YouTuber, right? I know this space. Again, if I've got 100 subscribers, right? And those 100 subscribers are subscribed to 100 people, right? I'm going to get less watch time than if I had 80 subscribers, but those 80 subscribers were only subscribed to 30 people, right? So this is what this whole strategy is to create a wedge in online left media, to create a breaking divisive point where you're either with Jimmy Dore in the gray zone and Nico House, or you're with AOC in the squad. You can't agree with both sides when they're correct on certain issues. No. They're trying to make it so that you have to choose. And I'm sorry, that's a false dichotomy, right? A politician is a politician. They're not my friend. AOC is not my friend. We don't get together and fucking make smoothies, right? We don't fucking have dinner parties. She's not my friend. She is a politician. And if she does something I agree with, I will highlight that. Same, whereas Nancy Pelosi, if she does something I agree with, I will highlight that. However, these politicians, if they do something I disagree with, I will also highlight that. I have highlighted AOC in disagreeing with her many times. I have highlighted Nancy Pelosi in my disagreements with her many times. This isn't an all or nothing situation, right? Having a minor tactical disagreement with a podcaster is not defending AOC. It's saying I have a small disagreement with a podcaster. To make this weirdo claim that if you have any disagreements with a podcaster, that automatically you're defending all politicians, it is purposefully setting up a false dichotomy to try to create an echo chamber and a bubble. These people do not want differing opinions in their network. Like, again, if they lose 5,000 subscribers, right? But the ones that remain unsubscribe from everyone else except for those in their network, that's a net gain, right? If someone has, say, $100 in their YouTube super chat account, right? And they're subscribed to 30 people, and they give that super chat money to those 30 people are going to get a lot more money than if that person with $100 is subscribed to 100 people and they equally distribute that super chat money among 100 people. That's what this strategy is. It's a way to make money, and it's a way to destroy progressive left media. That's what this is. There is nothing smaller. There's nothing more nuanced about that. And again, this is not a cancel culture bullshit. I am not saying that the gray zone is canceled. I'm not saying that Jimmy Dore is canceled, right? The whole point of criticizing people is because I want them to change what they do. When I criticize people like Jimmy Dore, Max Blumenthal, right, Nico House, it's because I want them to stop defending bad people. It's because I want them to stop trying to divide left media, right? Criticizing people is not canceling people. Canceling people is telling you that, oh, if this person doesn't do 100% of what you ask, then you shouldn't like them in any capacity. That's cancel culture, right? It is not cancel culture to say, hey, these people are trying to lie to you for personal gain and they should stop that. That's not cancel culture. If Max Blumenthal comes out in a month from now and says, I'm sorry for that, I accept that, right? Now, obviously, you need to look and see if this person's truly sorry, and that's a long process, right? But if someone wants to move out of these bizarre spaces and get back into regular spaces, that should be, not only should that be accepted and encouraged, it should be celebrated. When people change their minds, right, because they used to think dumb things, right, and now they change their mind and they don't think dumb things anymore, that's a good thing, right? And of course it means you can be skeptical of them, but being skeptical does not mean you should hate them for the rest of your life. And so I want to be very clear on that. I'm not canceling the gray zone. I'm not canceling Ben Norton or Aaron Mate or Max Blumenthal. I'm not. I'm just criticizing what they're saying in this moment. And if they choose to continue saying it, I will choose to continue criticizing them. But if they choose to stop saying those things, then I will stop criticizing them. Because unlike Jimmy Dore, My whole career is not based on canceling people I disagree with small time. My career is about giving people news. My career is about, trying to help people understand what's going on in the world, right? Right? So it's like, that's what this is. And obviously, of course, the superior Max is Max the dog. There you go. But yeah, I just wanted to be very upfront about that because I think this is a very problematic thing going on. There's a lot of drama on left media, and I think it's all manufactured. I think they're all doing it on purpose. And I'm going to speak about that. This dog will not stop licking me. Are you seeing this? This dog will not stop licking me.